Hello friends! Today I am going to share with you my quick and easy to make granola cereal recipe. My family likes granola, and because we ran out of granola and we need it for tomorrow's breakfast, I'm going to make a batch of granola. The ingredients include 1 cup of honey, 1/2 cup of extra virgin olive oil. You can use melted coconut, extra virgin coconut oil if you want, but this time I'm using extra virgin olive oil. I like the creaminess of the extra virgin coconut oil, but this time I'm going to use this. It doesn't really matter. They are both good. 1 cup of freshly squeezed orange. It's orange juice. 1 cup of sucanat sugar. Or you can use brown sugar or whatever sugar you want. This sucanat sugar is close to molasses. It's got trace minerals and good nutrients for you. That's really close to the cane sugar. 1 teaspoon of salt. 1 cup of coconut chips. You can use coconut flakes if you want, if that's what you have. But this is what I have, and I kind of like the texture of it. It's bigger and it's visible. You can see it easily. 1 cup of almond nuts. All of these are chopped or sliced. I just want to clarify that some people are allergic to nuts and some people are allergic to coconut. So please, if your family or if your family members have sensitivities to some of these nuts and coconut, please feel free to tweak or modify this recipe according to your family's needs. Okay? Let's start the process. Combine the 15 cups of rolled oats and 5 cups of quick oats. Mix together with a spatula. Using a blender, put the cup of orange juice. Mix the oil, the honey, 1 cup of honey. I kind of need a spatula for this. The honey is thicker. Salt, 1 teaspoon of salt, and a little bit of vanilla. Vanilla is optional. I put 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Sometimes I don't use vanilla because the coconut flakes, the coconut oil that I use, I like the flavor and I like the scent of it. Sometimes it complicates, it clashes with the smell of the vanilla. And I mix in 1 cup of pecan. This is to add texture or flavor. It helps bind the ingredients or the wet ingredients. If I don't use honey or if I don't use sugar as my sweetener, I usually use date chunks or date pieces. Date pieces, it's naturally sweet, but this time since I don't have the date pieces, I add the pecan because pecan makes the texture more binding to the oats itself. And even if I have dates pieces, I put honey and sugar in here anyway, just so it gives more flavor or texture or sweetener. But I may not put a lot of the sugar because date is naturally sweet. I put 1/2 cup of sugar in here, and the rest I will just mix it into the oats itself. Process it until the texture is smooth enough to be mixed into the quick oats. Now let's see if the texture is perfect. Yes, that's good. Now let's pour this into the oats. Using the date pieces, the consistency of the sweetener is thicker, but I didn't put a lot of nuts, so that's why it's thinner. I could have, but I didn't. Now you add the rest of the sugar. 1 cup of pecan, the rest of the pecan. Remember, we had 2 cups. Almond nuts and coconut chips. Mix them together. And if the mixture is too dry, you can put a little bit of oil, or you can put a little bit of juice. And if the mixture is too wet, you can add a little bit of wheat flour, about half a cup, or you can just add another cup of quick oats. This mixture is just perfect. Not too wet, not too dry. You don't want the mixture to be too wet or too dry. Just right, okay? It should be able to feel that like that. Preheat your oven to 175 degrees Fahrenheit or about 80 degrees Celsius. You want the lowest setting because you don't want the mixture or the granola to get burnt. You want it to slow bake it about 7 to 8 hours or overnight. Once you're done mixing, you can put the wet granola into cookie sheets and just make sure that you are putting it in level, not too thick, not too thin. This batch fits into 3 cookie sheets and it's just right. There's not a lot of extra, it's just right. Now our wet granola is ready for baking. Now it's time to put the granola. Make sure that you put the sheets evenly. This batch is just perfect. Fits into the 3 racks I have. This will bake overnight, 7 to 8 hours, since I'm going to wake up early. So I'm going to turn this off the first thing in the morning when I wake up. Granola baking is done. Yeah, perfect. Yay! The finished product is just perfect. Perfect for me. It's not too dry. You see the nuts? Can't wait to eat this with my fresh fruits and milk. Sometimes I like to add raisins and craisins into the mix. I don't include the raisins and craisins during baking time because it will get hard and chewy. Another option you can do is you can mix it and about 30 or 40 minutes into baking time. That way it doesn't get hard. Anyway, that's just my preference. I like it with raisins, I like it without raisins. As long as there are nuts and other ingredients, it doesn't really matter to me. Anyway, this is healthy. Yay, I can't wait. I hope you like this video, this recipe. Feel free to hit like and subscribe, and you can share this recipe with your families and friends. Thank you for watching. Stay healthy.